How's it going, guys? This is Brandon. Thank you for coming again to watch another video. This time we're talking about a Haas update for the Chinese Grand Prix. Well, ultimately we had to talk about Australia, how horrible that was as a Haas fan to see. Roman Grosjean obviously put one of the cars on P6 for qualifying. That is the best qualifying we have ever had in our history. In our short year, we only have one full season under our belt, but that was a good way to kick off the 2017 year, qualifying, in the top 8. So sorry, that was my computer being a little loud, but yeah, qualifying in the top 8, and unfortunately, Kevin Magnussen having probably one of the weirdest weekends I've ever seen for at least a second driver. He did qualify worse than even Esteban Gutierrez did at the same time last year. But obviously, both of them did not finish. One with an engine blowout, and the other with a bunch of problems, mainly suspension. And then turns out it was actually like a false diagnosis, and I guess they could have kept running with Kevin Magnussen because he kept going for like another, I don't know, 10 laps or so. He ended up like 2 laps down by the time he was done. So it ultimately did not matter. Even if we finished it now, we would have not been on the lead lap to even finish beyond, I guess it would be 19th, 18th, because obviously there was a bunch of other did not finishes. But ultimately, what are our goals for the Chinese Grand Prix? Well, first we have to make sure that those Ferrari engines are actually up to shape for this Grand Prix and from here on out. Did we get like the Ferrari B engines or something? Because we had no problems whatsoever in practice or in qualifying in last Grand Prix and in testing. It didn't give us any problems either. Not even like a leak or anything like that, like McLaren or Toro Rosso. But ultimately, I'd like to see Roman Grosjean qualify again in the top 7, and I want to see Kevin Magnussen within like a half-second time of that, whether that be P8 or P10, somewhere around there, within like wherever Roman Grosjean qualifies. I want Kevin Magnussen to be either right behind him or about within a half-second difference, at least when it comes to qualifying. We all know that car is quick, and Kevin Magnussen is definitely quick, and Roman Grosjean, we already know, is quick, putting it on P6. But I want to see a solid result, at least a solid qualification round from Kevin Magnussen, from both of our boys at Haas, and hopefully we have a good Grand Prix. I'm hoping for a double points finish. Wishful thinking, being our only second full season in the sport, but one can always hope, right? But one can always have goals and dreams, and I'm hoping that Haas finish double points in Chinese Grand Prix. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Brandon with US Formula 1. Subscribe if you're new. Slap that like button for Haas. Slap that like button for Kevin Magnussen or Roman Grosjean or both. It's kind of like leaving a tip. I really appreciate it if you did. But until my next video, guys, take care.